Clutter or confusion? Smiley face emoji. So last Saturday, my buddy Jake invited me over to his place for what he called a life-changing experience. I assumed he'd finally gotten around to buying a couch that didn't double as a medieval torture device, or maybe he was going to introduce me to his new girlfriend, Alexa, who I later discovered was just his Amazon Echo set to a British accent. When I walked in, though, the first thing I noticed was the total absence of his usual clutter. No pizza boxes, no stacks of unread mail, not even a single pair of those suspiciously crunchy socks. Instead, his living room looked like the aftermath of a clown convention that had run out of funding. Jake explained, quite proudly, that he had decided to Marie Kondo his apartment. But, being Jake, he misunderstood the fundamental premise. Rather than keeping items that sparked joy, he kept only items that sparked immediate confusion. "If I don't know what it is or why I have it, it stays," he declared, waving a rubber chicken like some sort of poultry-shaped scepter. The room was filled with the most random assortment of objects I've ever seen: 3 harmonicas taped together, a single left shoe, size 15, a VHS tape labeled Grandma's Pilates graduation, and, inexplicably, a half-eaten corn dog sealed in resin. I tried to sit down, but the only available seat was a lawn chair balanced precariously on 4 bowling balls. Jake offered me some tea, which he brewed using a Mr. Coffee full of Skittles and water. As we sipped our suspiciously purple beverage, he proudly showed me his art wall collection of framed receipts for things he claims he never bought, like 18 gallons of mayonnaise and 1 emergency ferret. Every time I asked about an item, Jake just shrugged and said, "If you have to ask, then it truly belongs." By the end of the tour, I realized Jake had achieved something rare. His apartment didn't just lack joy, it lacked all sense. On my way out, I tripped over a traffic cone wearing a monocle and asked, "Seriously, Jake, what's the logic here?" He grinned, picked up the rubber chicken, and said, "Simple. I figured if my stuff's going to be useless, it might as well be confusing. After all, if life gives you lemons, just keep the juicer manual and throw out the lemons."